them, I think they're understanding they're part of, albeit a small part, of a $20 million restoration project. My name is Nick D. Benson. I'm the Operations Manager for the National Center for Craftsmanship. We're a 501c3 from Fort Collins, Colorado.
Do we have all the nails? Is there any nails in the base?
We're currently working today with a group of boys from Denver Public Schools in the historic Byers Junior High School, removing about 1,000 steel lockers. Our scope of work is locker removal.
We're going to be deconstructing lockers. We're going to take them off the walls.
There's some old stairs that had some asbestos remediation.
Cabinets.
And there's a few thousand cabinets in this building, so that's going to be a fairly intensive last week. We'll get to that.
It can get complicated, but it's fun. Once you get it all out, it's all fun.
A typical day, we have a meeting in the morning. We'll review, as we would in any educational setting, we review some of the things you've seen the day before, good and bad, sometimes safeties, new hazards that we're coming across. They've had a 10-hour OSHA training before starting this project, which is important from a safety perspective, so they know what their personal protective equipment requirements are, wearing their hard hats 100% of the time.
Got it. You got it, yeah.
My name is Dan Ridgway. I am a Pro Tech instructor at the CEC, the Career Education Center in Denver. I teach construction technology, so we're trying to get these kids thinking a little bit mechanically.
Some of these boys have not had any tactile experience with tools or techniques and this kind of deconstruction work.
They're getting hand tool use, power tool use. You know, it takes a while to learn how heavy things are, how levers work, how to work as a group.
So if they want to look for a career in construction, they already have that knowledge that NCC has given them on this project.
And I'm trying to get these guys ready for an apprentice program. I think that's the next step for me.
With NCC's Deconstruction educational program, deconstruction is important in the context of reuse. We're always trying to think of reuse first and recycle second. As you can see, these lockers back here, the greatest reuse of this, rather than putting them straight into scrap salvage, is to find a place in the community where they can be reused again and live another life. And they're starting to see that and think differently about it, about not destroying what they're removing. They're kind of getting a bit more delicate with it, which is also good to see that they understand that.
I feel good because when I go to school, when I leave school, people be like, where you going? I'll be like, work. My name is Jonathan Plazola, and I go to Vista Academy, and I'm in the 11th grade. It's my architecture teacher. He got me into this class. It's an architecture class. We put things together, and right here we're actually deconstructing. If it's hard, you got to think it different ways. If you don't get it one way, do it a different way. Yeah, I like working with my hands a lot, other than just thinking and writing and reading. I like getting to it.
It's rewarding for me as an ex-K-12 teacher teaching a conventional environment to see these young men and women learning the kind of things that I grew up learning from my grandparents.
Yeah, but we need to get up on the wall first.
Okay.
I think an experience like this might make the difference between a kid staying in school and dropping out, to tell you the truth. They're actually involved in mature activities, you know, adult activities. They're around successful adults on the job site. They're not being treated like kids, they're being treated like young adults. And this is, I think, it's super important for them to start building up self-esteem and see how the world works and develop those kind of successful soft skills that'll keep them working in the future.
Well, it's taught me a lot as a trade job for something I can do when I get older.
They've done so much in this project.
I think you can call this project successful. I think it's really proven that this kind of a deal works.
And I think they'll come back and drive by here and look at that new building and be proud that they was part of that.